Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert. So, since last episode, I did finish collecting our Wither Skeleton Skulls. I actually got 2 extras. As I was kind of wrapping up, there was a couple Wither Skeletons. I was like, yeah, I'll kill them. We are up to 70% chance to behead at the moment on this, which is not too bad. That is not too bad at all. Now, before we continue on, I got to thinking, and I want to go ahead and unlock this gate for extra utilities. Because it's right here, and we are going to be finishing up some quests from that today. Not to mention, we actually get water meals. From the quest completion. I did not even realize that. Because water meals, we're not going to be able to make these right now. The way that I'm going, the route that I'm going to take, because they require stone burnt, which requires a resonator, which requires that we get up to where we can make advanced control circuits. But, if we get a couple from the quest reward, then that's actually probably all we'll need. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do the machine blocks. And these are going to require that we get vacuum tubes, which does mean we're going to have to make an engineer's workbench. That's not a problem. That's just treated wood fence, and crafting table. And I know we have some treated wood somewhere, but I don't recall where, so I'm just going to grab that. And then we're going to need to get ourselves our fence. And then if I recall, wait a second, I'm going to need a little bit more treated wood for this. And I think it was like that, yes. There's our engineer's workbench, which is going to complete a quest. We are going to get all this stuff sorted, because my storage system is a big mess right now. We are going to be sorting that soon. And then we're going to need this engineer's blueprint for crafting components, which is 3 blue, iron, aluminum, copper, and some paper. Okay, and then we're going to need 3 lapis. And we should be able to get our thing now. So, crafting components. We need the paper. And there we go. There's that. And this, I'm going to set this up. I'm going to set it up right here. We'll probably end up leaving it here. And we'll drop that into there. And to make our vacuum tube, we're going to need science. Does it have to be cyan stained glass? I was thinking it was any kind of glass. Yeah, any kind of glass. Nickel plate, redstone, and copper wire. Okay, so this should be pretty much all of that. Oh, I did get the gas tiers. And, fun fact, if we look at advancements, I did get return to sender. Destroy a ghast with a fireball. What? That's like a new advancement I'd never noticed. Rescue a ghast from the nether. I never really pay attention to them, but I did get return to sender, so that's cool. Okay, so there's our vacuum tubes. And then I'm going to need to get one other thing while I'm over here. Let me get 8 of these. Hopefully my hammer does not break on me. Boom. Actually, just enough. Cool. We'll get some proper plate making. I mean, I can, like I said, I can make them through there. It's not really worth the time with infinite materials, more or less. Okay, and then what I need to do is I need to make some polished stone. And then we can throw all this together and get our machine block. Bada boom. There we go. Okay, so for that gate, we're going to go ahead and take the 2 water meals. That's ideal for us. And then over, the immersive engineering stuff, we get a loot chest for the workbench, and we get a loot chest for the blueprint. Okay, and then over to extra utilities, we get the manual. That's cool. Go ahead, and there we go. Machine block, we've already done it. We get 5 XP levels. The golden lasso we've done. We get a loot chest. And then... oh, I was about to say, drop Cursed Earth. I've never gotten that, but Drop of Evil, I got that from killing Wither Skeletons. Okay, so we got ourselves a bunch of loot chests. We might get lucky and get the Dragon's Breath from this, which would be pretty cool. First up, we got Rainbow Oak Sapling. Then we got Mending Moss. Then we get a Flower Pouch from Botania. And then we get some Ice Pillars, a stack of them. Oh, we get 2 mending moss. Okay, so not quite what I was looking for, but that's fine. If we have to kill the dragon again, or actually we don't even technically have to kill it, we just need the breath is all we really need. GP generation, they want us to get 9 solar meals and solar panels and a manual meal. Okay. Or one or the other. We're going to go ahead and I think go with the solars. Normally I go with the manual meal, but we're going to go ahead and go with the solars this time around. Originally I was planning on getting 32 of these and 32 lunar panels, but since they gave us the 2 water meals, we don't actually necessarily need those. So we're going to need some lapis, some polished stone. Okay, let me pop over to the smith, and I'm just going to get this cobblestone cooking up. I think I've got some smooth stone somewhere, but like I said, I need to get everything sorted. Also, a couple small housekeeping things. I've got this here. If we throw this into there, it was brought up in the comments, we can make a standard elytra. So we didn't necessarily have to go to the end to get the elytra, but we still need it for the dragon's breath. So, and at least the ender dragon's dead and gone now, so we don't have to worry about him being in our way. So that's good. So it's not really a loss, but yeah, we didn't really have to do that since we got that elytra. But let's get, come on, give me 1 more stone. And I've got the timer removed from this right now. I'm probably going to set up an observer or something like that. Severe brought up that might be what's causing the chunks to act up. And so far, they haven't acted up since I removed the timer. So I've just kind of been testing it and seeing. So far, it seems good. But so we might end up just switching it over for an observer, which is fine. That's not a problem. There is our solar panels. And quest complete, we get a loot chest, and then we should get another quest complete because we got the water meal. They wanted us to get either a lava meal or a water meal or a fire meal. Okay, well, let's see what we get. Come on, Dragon's Breath. We got a spawner seeker, and we got shrimp, pork, okra, hush puppies. Okay, so it looks like as far as the quests that we're going to be doing today, which that's pretty much it, I think, we are not getting Dragon's Breath, so we are going to have to kill the dragon. Or at least spawn the dragon. We could maybe get away with not even killing it this episode. I don't know. I'm sure there's something that'll warp us back to our spawn point. It's not really a big deal, in truth, either way. Okay, so what we need to do... Let me go ahead and sleep real quick. And I did get some stuff going to make some dark steel. If we pop over to the windmill, this should be done. Yes. Okay. We're going to take that, and we need grains of infinity. And let me go ahead and grab my arrows, because I'm going to need those here in a little bit, and my bow. I've got 8 grains of infinity. Okay, so what we're going to do, let me grab this flint and steel. We have to head down. I'm going to need more grains of infinity than what I've got. I need to make a crafting table on a stick. But I want to make a wither cage, basically. That's what I want to do. It doesn't have to be like a crazy one, or even really a full one, just one that we can easily spawn and kill withers in. And we're going to go ahead and start lighting fires on this bedrock and farming up a few more grains of infinity. There we go. There's 24. Let's see. The reinforced obsidian. I think I need 4 of these per. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. This is such a fun crafting mechanic. Complete and total sarcasm there, but, you know. Okay. My flint is still broke, but I've got 35 grains of infinity. Probably get at least 36 after this one runs. Exactly 36. Okay. That's a good starting point, I guess. And let's go ahead and get ourselves our dark iron bars and then our reinforced obsidian. There's 9 pieces so far, which will make a good top. I would like at least 8 more minimum. Alright, let's head down here. I'm going to go ahead and start setting up this cage. I might want to get a few more grains of infinity. I still got a little bit of dark iron bars. Those really don't go very far at all. I thought I had made like a bunch. I was like, oh yeah, that's going to be plenty. No. Nope. But we can use the bedrock that's down here. So that will make things a little bit easier. But kind of what I'm thinking is, let's see, let's go ahead and we'll say right in here is where it's going to sit. We'll use the bedrock as the floor. Or we could use the end. I don't know though, having him here, it's more expensive, but it's maybe more convenient. So maybe we're going to set him up here. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and just dig out. And we're going to do that. And this is going to be like a poor man's wither system to start with, I think. So we'll do that. We'll do... I'd really like him setting a block above, but we're not going to be able to do that. So, okay, I'm still going to need blocks around that. So I'm going to need a bit more of these grains of infinity. Okay, so there's 9 more. And I'm out of dark iron bars at the moment. So that's going to be as good as it's going to get for right now, I think. Okay, so what we can do, this should be enough to block him in so he can't get out. If we do that, that, and that, that should be plenty to keep him contained at least. And then I can just kind of poke around, pop, like that. So we've also got one modifier on this. I think we're going to go ahead and take advantage of it, maybe. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make 24. This will be a good starting point for us. 24 graveyard soil. And then let's go get this smelting up real quick. And then I've got to go get... I have to go get some soul sand. Because I think I've got a couple pieces around here, but I don't have a lot. And, I mean, I don't need a whole bunch. I'm going to need, like, at least 20 soul sand. Which actually right here, right by my portal is a bunch, so it should be fine. Ah, gotcha! Another return to Cinder right there. But yeah, I've got 26. So that should be fine. Let me pop over to the smith. Because enough of this stuff should be done. We can upgrade our sword. So that way we have some smite going on. And that. And... yeah, oh, it's actually 24 for the first point. So I didn't even realize, honestly. I was just making 24 because that was convenient. Okay, so I might as well wait for this to finish up real quick. So there we go, and that'll be plus 7 damage to undead, which will be a big help against the wither. So, and we're not even going to worry about the first half of HP where we can use a bow. We're just going to use full sword on it. And let's go. This should, I mean, normally I would contain the corners due to destruction, but we're built down in the ground, and he shouldn't be able to escape this, I don't think. Oops, that's not a wither skeleton skull. If he does escape it, then we'll figure that out. Okay, Withering Heights advancement. And maybe I should just dig me a little protection space back in here. Alright, so he is loose. He's actually killing himself right now. And he's dead. We have slain the wither. Yeah, see, he was pretty much stuck the whole time. So we got our first nether star. So yay. Let's go ahead now and repeat the process. And we pretty much have to repeat this process 5 times now. So there. And it's just big enough that he can spawn in, but he can't really do anything or get out. So it's poor man's poor man's wither wither killing area. So all right, buddy. There we go. We have mastered the manual and longsword. There is 2. Alright. At least get some light in here. Can mobs spawn? They can. That's okay. I'll just light it up after we finish. So, truth be told, mobs are pretty much obsolete at this point, aside from like certain things like maybe the sea serpent, you know. They could probably still do a bit of damage, but overall, just with a little bit of armor, and ooh, I do need to maybe get that repairing. This is crazy simple. Good job, you actually withered me. You are a master wither. You did it. You're so good. We will set up a proper farm area above ground a bit later on, but I gotta get more consecrated soil on this, because the wither will die like crazy fast once we get more consecrated soil on there. But okay, so that part's done. That was actually pretty easy, of course. So now I guess what we should do is, well, what I need to do is, how much nether quartz do I have? 4. Okay, so I'm going to have to go farm up some nether quartz real quick, because we need to make the crystals to respawn in the dragon, which we're going to need fused quartz. We can make that in the alloy furnace, but we're going to need a block of quartz and 4 nether quartz for 2. And actually, okay, I do still have my bottles. I was like, where did my bottles go? So give me just a second. Let me go gather up just a little bit of nether quartz. Shouldn't take too long. And I don't need, well, I need a bit, but that's okay. Nether quartz is super common. So I'll be back in just a little bit once I get this nether quartz that we need. Okay, I got this stuff going. It's actually pretty quick to craft. We only need, what, 28 of it? And then, let's pop home. Let's do, I don't know if I want to get more than 20 bottles. I might. Let's see. There's 4 end crystals. Okay, I got 26 glass bottles. I don't have a whole lot of glass left, actually. I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and pop on over and go ahead and get the dragon out of the way, and then we can get the rest of the stuff cleaned up pretty quick and have our ring. Basically, so that building is easier for us. Because we're building in the sky a lot, and we will be, and oh, that's not where I need to go. Okay, I'm actually going to remove Stronghold Top, and I'm going to replace it with just End Portal. Because I actually got lost trying to get back over here. And I don't want to have to deal with that. Plus we're going to have flight soon, so. Okay. And this will be the last time we have to, like, really try to fight the Ender Dragon, too. I should probably get some blocks. I've got cobble. That will be fine. Okay, so let's respawn this guy. Boom. 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 Alright, last crystal. Okay. Now, that's taken care of. Now the easy part. I was making sure my armor wasn't, like, broken down already. But I still have to get my air, or my breath. There we go. I just can't, yeah, I can't look at the, that's what it is. Go ahead and damage him down a little bit. while he's down on the ground. Okay. Get that. Oh. His breath's gone. Come on. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Oh no, don't throw them. I hate that autofill sometimes, I swear. Alright, come down here. I guess I could be shooting you, huh? Alright. I swear, I think these Endermen just sometimes just get mad because they can't reach the Ender Dragon, so they come after me. They're just like, fine, we'll attack you then. Oh, no, come back here. No. Come on back. Alright. Hey, we got a Dimlet parcel. Cool stuff. Alright, so we're about to get a bunch of more XPs. Da-da-dum. And is that all, really? A couple levels. Hey, more Draconium. And we get another Dragon Heart. Cool. Alright. And we got our Dragon's Breath. Awesome. Okay, so now that that's out of the way. Now that that is out of the way, we get the fun stuff. We get to actually just make the ring and get the GP set up and then start flying around. It's pretty easy from here on out. Okay, so let me get this stuff put away. I'll be back here in just a minute. Okay, so I popped out. I found a chicken. Let's go ahead and capture said chicken. And let's pop over to the smith. I'm noticing it did this earlier too. It's still acting up, unfortunately, even with the timer removed. So it is just a corrupted chunk. That's fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It is what it is. We'll just build another smith before too long. Or something. Okay, so there's our chicken wing ring. Okay, and there's our 2 gold apples. We're going to go ahead and start laying some of this stuff out and getting it plotted out. I've got 2 crafting tables. Okay, so there's what we've got so far. Now what we need to do is we need to get the Ender Star, which is Dragon's Breath, Nether Star, Prismarine, Black Quartz. I'm going to have to go out and get the Prismarine, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. I do have an ocean right up in there. Let's see, one of these villager teleports. This one takes us up here. It's kind of close to the ocean. So maybe we'll start heading out in this direction. Maybe make a boat and see if we can find ourselves a guardian. You can get Prismarine crystals from the Astral Sorcery temples because they've got the sea lanterns, but we need the Prismarine shards. So I'm probably going to have to go out and find a guardian temple. Going to whip up a boat and set off and see if we can find one of these. And hopefully no sea serpents or anything bother us. Because I really just need to kill like one of them probably. And then we should be all set. So not sure if we'd be better off in the north, kind of where we spawned out. I'm not sure. I can't remember if that was deep ocean or not. So far this is all just ocean. Normally, if you don't need a Guardian Temple, they are everywhere. But as soon as you actually need one for something, even as small as just one Prismarine shard, they're going to be a pain to find. I don't know. There might be a way to craft it. I didn't even look. I should probably look. A lot of times there'll be recipes, but usually it's like Atomic Reconstructor or something. Not that. Let's see. The sieve. Atomic Reconstructor and the heavy sieve. And porous stone from Thaumcraft. Yeah. Okay, I think the easiest route for us is just to find a Guardian Temple. We need to do it anyways, so might as well. Yeah, this is a good deep ocean right in here, so we might be able to find it over in this little area. I wish there was that Clark thing activated, because it's turned on. There's a treasure chest down there, but probably nothing all that great in there. Quark's turned on. Oh, there's Siren Island. I'm still not seeing one, though, and I'm running out of ocean really, really quick. I'm going to go off in this direction. If I don't find anything, I'm going to head north and maybe look up there. But I wish that Quark thing was turned on, because the Blaze one's turned on, so Blazes spawn all over the Nether. But the one for the Guardians is not turned on. So Guardians don't spawn all over the oceans. So, there's a sea serpent. Run away! Run away! We might be able to take it, I don't know. But they're just scary. Because being in the water without a lot of, like, water enchantment type stuff on, makes me feel like I'm just like a sitting duck for the sea serpent, so. Okay, I sailed around for a while, and no luck finding any Guardian Temples. So what we're going to do, that's perfectly fine, because we have to make a couple other machines anyways, to get Moonstone. So we're going to go a little bit different route for the Prism Marine. It's nothing major, but it should be pretty easy. So I need to get a Metallurgic Infuser, which this is going to require this right here. Steel mechanical components. We're going to need multiple steel plates. We can make them right here, so that's the way that I'm going to make them. We already have that set up and ready to go. Though I might actually have to make some more. Let's see. Okay, I've got a half stack of steel in total. So that should be fine. Let me go ahead and get 4 of these steel plates, and then we're gonna need copper. Let me go ahead and just grab a bunch of copper because we're gonna need it. We can get our 2 steel mechanical components, and then the reinforced blast brick. I'm going to have to make another blast brick. That's fine. The osmium, that's all pretty easy. The external heater, that's around iron. Okay. Alright, I think all this is pretty straightforward. The furnaces we've gotten from villages. So give me just a minute while I get all this stuff together, and then I will be back. Wow, what's with all this lag all of a sudden? I'll be back whenever we're ready to make this. Okay, I think I've pretty much got everything. There's our blast brick. Once again, I'm not really sure why it's acting up a little bit in terms of lag. I'm not sure. This pack likes to battle me sometimes, I think. Okay, so there's our steel casings. And does that complete a quest? It does. It completes a mechanism gate. We can either get 8 speed or 8 energy upgrades. I'm going to take the speed upgrades. Sounds good. And then we'll get our Metallurgic Infuser. Oh, we got a Robot and a basic tier installer as well. Okay, does the Metallurgic Infuser not complete a quest? Oh, it probably does. We have to do this. There's our configurator. Metallurgic Infuser, we get a loot chest. Okay. And we got coleslaw burgers. Sounds good. Okay, so we got our Metallurgic Infuser. So what we are going to do now is, let's pop over to... Well, let's pop over to this windmill, but I'm actually going to leave and go to a different windmill. Like that one over there. I wonder if it has to do with the rain. I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and set this to output for right now. Drop that thing down. And I'm going to go ahead and apply shift right click to apply. I'm going to go ahead and apply like a couple speed upgrades. We'll see if that's too many. I'm not for sure. But now that we've got that, if we take a look at the ring, there's a couple things that we're going to need. We're also going to need these. We'll get those here in just a second. The ethereal glass, which is what I'm working on right now, we're going to have to get lunar reactive dust. You can also mine these. I just haven't managed to find any. So we are going to have to make a resonator, which actually isn't that bad. Blocks of coal coke. We need some glass. Machine block, which we made earlier. And we're going to need an advanced control circuit. And to get this, we're going to need 4 of the enriched alloy and a basic control circuit, which is just osmium and redstone. And this is just iron and redstone. So let me pop over. Actually, I can sleep now, which is good because it'll get rid of the rain and hopefully the lag. I'm not sure if that's where the lag's coming from or not, but we shall see. Okay, let's grab ourselves that. Alright, I threw in a bunch of redstone. It's probably more than what I need. That's fine though. We'll go ahead and get this running, and it looks like our speed upgrades are fine at the moment. Let's try and apply maybe a couple more to this. And then if we dump in our osmium, yeah, that actually drains out on the speed, but that's fine. It still crafts faster. So, okay, so there's our basic control circuit, and let me go ahead and make like maybe 2 more of those just so we've got them. And then I'm going to go ahead and craft 11 more enriched alloys so that we've got that as well. And we got a couple quests completed. We got basic control circuits. We've got enriched alloy. And we got more coleslaw burgers, and we got auxiliary reception coils again. They really want us to go with dynamos, I think. I feel like. Okay, so now that we've got that stuff, let me get the coal coke that we're going to need. And let's see, the resonator. We're going to need a block of coal coke. We're going to need 4 steel plates. Okay. Getting low on steel. I'm going to have to run a bit more of that here soon. Let's go ahead and get our block of coal coke. I think that one should be fine. Let me just pull up the resonator. Okay, we just need the glass and the advanced control circuits. There's 2 of those, which will complete a quest as well. Bada boom. There's that. We got basic energy IO crystals, 4 of them. That's kind of a nice reward. Not something that we have any real use for at the moment, but we will. There's that. I just have to go get a piece of glass. Actually, I think I might restart the pack here in a minute because I shouldn't be lagging like this. I don't know. But, oh, it has to be Chinese glass. Okay. Okay, so there's our Chinese glass. There is our resonator. This has been like a bit of a progression push, but it's so I can get a ring so I can build this stuff a lot easier. Because it would just be handy for us building these like floating islands. It really would. Okay, so there is our loot chest. For the resonator, we got void upgrades. How many of those? 8 of them. I will take it. I will take that in a heartbeat, in fact. Okay, so we got the resonator. And I need to get our water mills set up. You know, I don't have any clue where I want to set these up at the moment. Not a clue in the least. So what I'm probably going to do, just so we get this thing set up and going, is we're going to set these up over here. I haven't even given these much thought, to be honest with you. Of course, I didn't even think about being able to get these today either. I thought we were going to be getting solar. So, I don't know why I'm digging this by hand. Let's do like this. Water there. Water there. Water there. Okay, so now we're generating 32 grid power, which is actually just what we need to make to run the ring. And we're actually not going to probably use any more than that at the moment. I don't need nearly that much space. Honestly, this all fits right in this little chunk, so... And we'll go ahead and put our solar panels around this, just because we've got them. Okay, so now we're generating 41 GP. Awesome. Okay, so let's pop back over to home, and then we're going to have to get buildings built for all this stuff that we've pushed through to get this stuff. Okay, we've got that, and so I'm going to need to get 16 lapis. Go ahead and toss that in there, get that running. Okay, so the lapis is being made, and now what we're going to need for our ring, there's a couple other minute things that we're going to have to get. That's going to take care of the ethereal glass pretty well. The prismarine, we can go the route with the sieve for this, and we are going to have to get a couple things. The enriched alloy I've already got. Nickel plates are easy. The mana infused gears are going to require that we get 4 mana infused ingots, and then we can just make it through the smeltery. And to make these, we can do mana steel with diamond dust to get that. Now, diamond dust, can I get that through the... Okay, I can get it through the manufactory. Awesome. And it's going to take 2 diamonds per mana infused. Okay, so let's pop over to the smith. I'm sure I have enough mana steel. I do. And then I'm going to need to get 8 diamonds. And we'll go ahead and toss these into the manufactory, get these things broken down. Wow, they eat a lot of power. I'm just going to manually put these in so it doesn't run out of power on me. Okay, so there's 8 of those, and then we can run these through over here. There's one other machine that we're going to have to get aside from the sieve. The sieve's just so we can get easy prismarine. Honestly, we could automate it and have like infinite materials. I doubt I'm going to. I find sieves to actually be like super boring, in all honesty. Skyblocks kind of have ruined me on sieves, I think. Okay, there's our mana infused ingots. Awesome. Okay, so let's pop back over to the smith. We're like almost done. I'm trying to hold out to restart the pack because it just takes so long to restart it. There we go. And then we just need the nickel. I think I'm going to have to restart. Alright. Drives me insane, I swear. Let's go ahead and get this thing crafted, and then I'll restart up. I'm going to have to get this stuff repaired here soon. Boom. There's our save. And I think that completes a gate. No, it requires that we get Botania, because the mana steel part. That's fine. And what do we need for the mesh? Is it standard? It is. Is that where we get prismarine? Let me see. The prismarine that comes from the sieve requires that we have diamond stiffened mesh. Iron stiffened mesh. Flint stiffened mesh. Okay. We're just going to have to tear it up, basically. And what's the chance on that? It is a 1% chance from sand that we're going to get that. Okay. It's not great. Let me restart the pack, though, because this lag is real. I can feel it. My FPS lag is terrible. So I'll be back here in just a minute. Okay, hopefully it'll be better now. I apologize. Anyways, there's our string mesh. There is our flint mesh. There is our iron mesh. There is our... there's our diamond mesh. Okay. So, do we want to set this up over here? Maybe. Actually, I could put it... Let's set it up right here so it'll just auto pick up and just dump it in the small storage crate for us. So let's go grab some sand. Maybe we'll get a prismarine off of this. And now the fun begins. Of course, you can make multiples of these and put them together, but I just don't have the materials for that at the moment. And we just have to break all this down and try to get ourselves some prismarine. Which actually is not being picked up by that. I think we just haven't really gotten any materials yet. Yeah, but once my inventory fills up, the vacuumulator is picking them up, so that's good. Aha, there we go. I just saw it. Okay. Hey, prismarine. Cool. I'm going to have to empty this out before I run the ore processing system. That's fine. This can actually go because it's got a spot. Because right now the furnaces will be backed up, but that's fine because I don't have any metals that need to be ran at the moment. Okay, so we got the prismarine. That. Oh wait, I need the black quartz. That. There's our ender star. Awesome. So this can go right there. And then we need the lunar reactive dust and stuff. For that, we're going to need 2 iron and 2 diamonds for starters. And then let's pop over... And let me get a regular crafting table because we're going to need one of these. And there's our lunar reactive dust. Let's just pop out here. Hopefully we don't have any issues crafting this. Because it's diamond, iron. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah. Okay, so let me actually do one at a time here. That. There we go. There's moonstone. These things always make me nervous crafting with them because they'll explode after 10 seconds until we make them stable. There's our 2 moonstones. Okay, so now what we need to do is just get some glass made. And let's pop over here and get this smelting up. And that's going to take care of the ethereal glass. Now the only thing that we need at this point is the dense gold. So for this, we are going to need either a pressurizer or an IC2 compressor. IC2 compressor is kind of out of the question because we don't have IC2 set up yet. Of course, that's how we started Enigmatica the last time, but we're doing things a little bit differently this time just for some variety. So we're going to go with the pressurizer from Nuclear Craft. So this is basically like the other machines that we've crafted. It's not that bad. But we're going to have to get a couple things crafted up here. So I need to see what I've got in terms of... I mean, I don't think I have any like tough alloy made up. But let me pop over here and see what I've got. Okay, I basically don't have any of this stuff made up. That's fine. We've had to craft this stuff up before, so it's not like it's a big deal. But anyways, there is our... Oh, I actually only needed 1. Craft really, but anyways, there's 16 ethereal glass, so we've got it if we need it. Okay, so all I need to do is make a pressurizer. Oh, these are going to be expensive though, because I'm going to need 16, 18 tough alloy. These don't take tough alloy. Okay, so that's ferroboron and lithium, and that's boron and steel for 2. Okay, I'll probably have to make some more steel. And that makes 2 per craft on this. Okay, so I actually only need like 5 crafts of this for the ferroboron. And then I'm going to need like 9 of the lithium. And that's going to get us our tough alloy that we need. So that's actually not too bad. The linear actuators are just steel and, oh, more ferroboron. There's that. And then I'm going to need Oh, a tough alloy there as well. So ferroboron and lithium. That's fine. And then I think all the rest of this is like lead, graphite. That's all pretty easy. So I may not have to make any more steel right now, which is fine by me. If I have to make some more, that's fine. I have the stuff available. I need to get a bunch more of that stuff made up here soon. But I am going to need some graphite. Basically just 1 block's worth. Linear actuators. There's 2 of those. Machine chassis. There's that. And then we just need our plating. Basic plating. Advanced plating. Boom, there's our pressurizer. Okay. One of these days, whenever we start the nuclear craft stuff, we're going to have a lot of this stuff knocked out, like right out the gate. Okay, so now that we've got that, I just need the gold. Let me see something here, though. Can this thing make plates? For some reason, I think it can make regular plates, too. I know it can make those, but can it make these? It can. Okay, so 18 will be fine. Let's pop over to the windmill. We are going to start some proper like machine area soon, because now that we're about to have the ring done, and as soon as we get that done, we'll be able to fly. We'll be able to build our floating crystals for our magical areas, which is going to be great. And then I think our next objective is going to be we'll probably just be building and setting things up for a while, because we kind of made like a really strong push the last couple episodes, but our push is coming to an end. And then having flight's going to make everything like a whole lot easier. Okay, so basically I just have to get our gold crafted out, get our gold plates, then make our dense plates after that. And honestly, if you find a moonstone ore and just mine it, the ethereal glass part's a whole lot easier, because you won't have to go out of your way to make the resonator for this either. But okay, my smith didn't load. But anyways, here we go. There is our angel ring. Bum, bum, bum. And we can change it into one of these other versions, which we might do. There's usually I go with that one with like the demon wings. Do we want fairy wings? Yeah, I tell you what, we're actually going to go with the fairy wings, because of the fact that our build, it's not really going to fit to be a demon flying around our build. Oh, my slime boots don't work anymore, but I can fly, so that's cool. Let's see. Let me just pop down here, grab one of these, pop over here, grab one of these, and that, I think it's like 2 of any dye. No? Does that not work? Oh, the top can be any dye, but the bottom has to be a purple dye. Okay, so now we have little fairy wings. Little fairy wings. Normally I don't go with these, but maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll work out a little bit better. So, I don't know. This one's pretty cool too. Actually, yeah, let's go with that one, in fact. I think it would fit. I just don't feel like this one's going to fit as well as I would like it to. Yeah, this one I think will be better for us. The golden ones, I think will be better. So, yay, we got flight now. So that means we can actually resume building this and it not be a mega super headache. Because it was, even with the longsword, it was a mega super headache with the longsword. Going to be a whole lot easier with our angel ring now. And now we can just fly around. Unless we're in the Twilight Forest, which in the Twilight Forest doesn't really matter. Because, yeah, we can just slime sling, or longsword slime boots around, which is fine. So, that's knocked out of the way. Next episode, we can resume building, which is awesome. But I know it's wrapping up point for this episode, so I'm going to end this one out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Did we not complete a quest? I'm sure there is a quest for it, but I imagine it's later down the road. Yeah, it's after the Cursed Lasso is the Angel Ring. That's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock that out. There's the Cursed Lasso. Quest completed, and quest completed. Just so we can finish that out. And let's see what we get. We got a barbecue pulled pork, and 8 of them. And then we got an architect's saw bench. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm going to end out this episode here. We actually got quite a bit done as far as progression the last couple episodes, but now we're back to slowing back down and resuming our build work. So, yay. Anyways, and returning back to magic, which is going to be great. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.